Hi, I'm Kimberly and I'm Canadian.
Alors bonjour, moi c'est Guillaume et je suis français. Alors je vous préviens, j'ai un accent. I have an accent. Hein? We are happy to share with you this special moment
At the 4th St. John's International Circus Fest. Let's introduce ourselves. We are circus artists and we live in France.
Alors near Toulouse, à Roquette, precisely.
And we also give circus classes.
Chez nous donc à Roquette. D'ailleurs ça s'appelle Acro-Roquette. Voilà.
In this video, we will teach you how to do acrobatic lifts.
We're going to transform you into a real circus family.
Just for the record, our children in this demonstration are 8 and 11 years old. You will discover a series of acrobatic lifts.
So don't hesitate to press pause or to rewind. Take your time, there is no rush.
We suggest you not do them all at once. Come back tomorrow.
And after tomorrow.
And after tomorrow.
And after.
Until you've tried them all. Most importantly, go your own pace. But before we begin,
For safety reasons,
use a mat or a carpet and move your furniture out of the way.
so let's go. We start with a little warm-up. Huh?
And if it's not enough, feel free to complete with your own exercises. Oh, and the girls, tie up your hair. Now that you are all warmed up, let's begin with the first move, the fan. Lean back gently at the same time until your arms are completely straight. You also have to come back at the same time. Let's try again. You can also try letting go of one hand. Oh great, this time it worked. Now try 3 by 3. Why not in groups of 4 or 5? First place the center people and then the sides. Now you try. And now the second move, the counter weights. Climb on the parents' legs, clasping your wrists face to face. And then you can try turning the flyer, so the little person, and holding either the hips if they're small or the thighs if they're taller. Now we're going to do the hook. First, the flyer places one foot on both parents' thighs, and then the other one is hooked around the neck. The parent puts a hand on the flyer's thigh for stability. Now we're going to do it higher. First, sitting on a chair and then standing. Now you try. Now it's TV time. The heaviest of the two lies on their back, arms straight. The flyer then puts their hands either on the floor or on the ankles in a push-up position. Then the flyer places a leg after the other in the parent's hands. And hold. Now try a variation with the base in a push-up position. Number 4, the airplanes. Grasp hip bones while flyer lifts chest, arms, and heels. Now try on your feet. If you have more than one child, this is how you can lift 2. Now it's your turn. Next step, the staircase. Here we're going to build a human staircase. The strongest gets on all fours and the smallest climbs on his or her back without stepping on the spinal cord into a standing position. To make it even more trickier, you can lift a leg. To go even higher, carry the baby of the family like a backpack and let him or her stand while holding onto stair number 3. The one carrying the youngest should arch his or her back to create a platform for feet. But be careful, it's tipsy up there. Now you try. The lifts on 4 legs. Climb on base's back, placing hands on shoulder blades and knees on hip bone. Be careful not to put weight on spinal cord. The flyer can also stand in a surf position, like this. Make sure base is solid with knees apart. Here's a variation to stand on base. Place feet on lower back and stand up gently, balancing with arms open. The pyramids. The same thing but on 2 people. If you want to add a level, find a spotter just in case. If you feel safe and solid, try going higher. And even higher. Here's another 3-level pyramid, but this time with only one base. Don't forget the spotter. Maybe this one is not such a good idea. Now you try. Thigh lifts. The base bends legs until horizontal. Ta-da! Oopsie daisies! The flyer places feet as high on thigh as possible, and the bases hold a leg each. You can also lift 2 children at once. The lightest sits on the shoulders of the heaviest and hooks their feet like this. In this variation for a family of 4, the flyer is higher but the bases are lower. The difficulty is almost the same. And now the dismount. Oops! This is how they're supposed to go down. There you go. Now you try. 2 high columns. Let's go step by step. At first, the flyer sits on base's shoulders with feet hooked and hands up. When your kid is reassured and has let go of your hair, hold the upper part of their calves tightly and pull downwards. After, the flyer can stand up straight and the base can stand on their knees. And now, the spiders. The 2 acrobats get in the spider position, one on top of the other, and then lift your bellies. Here's in groups of 3. The flyer begins between the bases, and everyone lift your bellies. Here's from the side. Let's add a 3rd level. Take your time climbing up, and stop and come down if you encounter any problems. The triple spider. Use the 2 high column to deliver the littlest one. Stay in place to spot. When you're comfortable with this pyramid, try going up this way. And remember to lift your bellies. And now, last but not least, the feet in hands. To get into this position, you will need a little flexibility. Hold your child's feet and lift them off the ground while they hold your feet. Heavier flyers can jump to help. You can also go up like on stairs. When coming down, the parent releases the feet and follows without accelerating. Now you try. Don't leave us just yet. Especially for the 4th St. John's International Circus Fest, here's a special bonus, the swings! Hold flyers, forearms, and ankles. Swing your child back and forth 3 times. Release ankles to return to a stand. Later, try throwing your child up in the air and catching. When catching, keep your back straight to avoid collision. Let's do it again! Here's another swing. This time the flyer does a half turn. One more time, but with a full turn. After all your efforts,
It's time to do some stretching.
we are now going to do a short session that you can prolong if you need to.
Take a deep breath.
And follow my lead. there you have it. We've come to the end of this video.
Déjà? Already?
Yeah. But we took great pleasure creating this family circus workshop.
Dans le cadre du Festival de cirque international St. John's International Circus Fest. Oui, c'est du franglais.
Ah.
Je suis bilingue.
We hope you learned lots of new tricks to show off and that you appreciated this video.
Don't hesitate to come back as many times as you want to progress at your own rhythm.
You will find all these pyramids separately, plus other circus videos on our YouTube channel.
Goodbye.
Au revoir.
Et bon festival. We are now going to do some stretching.
We are now going to do some... Non, mais t'as dit ma phrase. Non? Non.
Non, we are now going... Dans le cadre du Festival de cirque international St. John's International Circus Fest. Ouais, c'est du franglais, je suis bilingue.
We hope you learned lots of new tricks to show off and... J'ai pas lu la phrase au complet. Show off. No, and that you appreciated that. We hope you learned lots of... Okay.